Hello everyone, welcome to AI Anytime channel. In this video, we're going to look at Suno V3. Suno AI is an AI first startup that has revolutionized the way we're gonna generate music. Okay, and we're gonna talk about V3 in this video, the version 3. So the other version, version 1 and the version 2, will also see some of their previous releases and developments or the innovations that they have done in the past. They started with something called Bark. Suno AI released Bark, I think, a year ago, and I was one of the first few creators who created a video on Bark. You can find that on my channel, and it was a good hit, by the way you can clone voice, generate audios also with different tonality, and bringing up some nice touches, like for example taking pause or making it a more human like. So the previous models like tortoise, tts, and the other text to speech based models were not that human based, right? They were not like human kind of when they communicate or they talk or they sing or they or they generate kind of words of audio and things like that. Now Suno is kind of came up with those capabilities that you can use Bark. So Bark were like an open source, but we'll talk about a few things, guys. If you are monitoring the trends with the companies like Mistral AI or Suno, they have to make money, and we're going to talk about it, that how bad this society or the world is, that they're only criticizing OpenAI but not other startups or companies. We'll talk about that in a bit. Just because they have a name called OpenAI and the way they function as a non-profit and things like that, we're going to talk a lot in this video. This is a review video. We're going to not code anything, unfortunately, because it's a closed source thing. You can't code. You can use this to generate songs. The what Suno is saying, by the way, Suno's founder are the alumni of, or not alumni, probably they have worked in companies like Meta, TikTok, Kenso, and they are based out of the United States. They are based out of Cambridge, and it's a great startup. Okay, and the way they are working in the field of sound, audios, music, and etc. Fantastic. Let's have a look into it. What we're gonna do in this? Okay, we're gonna try out a few text to music kind of a thing. You can look at here. I am on their probably a blog, and we have a make a song. We're gonna go inside that. Okay, but if you see the trends, guys, with these companies, Suno AI or Mistral AI or any other, they release one or two open source thing, and then they go closed source because they have to make money. You cannot sustain in this compute related money intensive market. When I said compute related money, you need a lot of compute to build these kind of capabilities or do this kind of innovation. When I say this, it's important you should understand this, because I'm going to a bit hard on this. No, I'm going to be a bit hard, not hard is not the right word, but basically a bit harsh on these organizations. uh, and also I'm going to ask few questions to you, that isn't that the world mocking OpenAI unnecessarily? Because if you compare what they have done for the open source community, and when you see these companies, they have done more with coming up with the GPT-2 and a lot of other, like coming up with the clip model, SAPI, and a lot of other developments, TikTok, and that people probably don't know about it. And they say that OpenAI, the way they function, that is completely fine. I'm aligned with that, the statement and everything, that they say non-profit, but they have to. But if you look at Mistral, they started with open source. Now they have come with Mistral large, Mistral small, and things like that. And then making a bit, they are taking a route of closed source. But again, they released Instruct V 0.2 today. But if you look at Suno also, so Suno started with Bark, and then they have gone completely closed source because they are probably going to commercialize this. I'm not sure. We have to see the how it's going to happen. But if you look at it here, it says create full 2 minute songs in second with V3. So you can create a complete song with vocals. Now audio, you can, it's easy to do. We have Tortoise and a lot of others that generates audio, like uh, we have by audio gen, music gen, and all of those things that you can use it to do that. It says introduce V3, first model capable of producing radio quality music, full 2 minute songs in seconds, and now available for to all users at appsuno.ai. We're gonna go inside that. We're gonna see how we can do that. Here is the GitHub repository. Uh, Look at the Last updates, guys. 8 months ago, last year, 6 months ago, last year, 10 months ago, probably not a lot happening on the open source. Okay, from Suno, and they come up with the bug. I really appreciate that. Now if you look at their last was in like 2023. Okay, Bark is now licensed under the MIT license. After that, there is no updates, which is so sad. I'm not a big fan of when there is no clarity what's happening. They have to be clear, come upfront and say that we are going closed source. We will not support the open source community. And I understand, it requires a lot of money, and I have been trying to do a lot of things myself, coming up with the models and working with a lot of startups to create models from scratch. And trust me, it really really expensive. You need 50s and hundreds of GPUs to create something from scratch. It takes months and years of time to do that, but then you have to be really clear on what you're gonna do as an organization. And but anything, I'm not gonna make a controversial statement, but I'm not probably a fan of this. But let's try it out. Now this is where you can see app.suno.ai. Here we have make a song about anything. So basically, see this as more of a text to song. Now combine this with upcoming Sora. Is just gonna kill the commercial ads, products, commercials, and advertisement industry. It's going to kill it. Trust me. It's because this is so powerful now, because OpenAI has launched Sora, the demo videos and everything. Then they are now testing it right now. That's so fantastic. You generate songs from here or music from here and put that, probably music earlier was also available, but songs from here, and put that in Sora generated video, and look at a powerful combination of building product videos, commercials, advertisements, and things like that. Even a movie scenes can be created where you don't need a VFX kind of a things, but probably too early to say that. But the potentials are immense, by the way. Now it says you hit a create button. You can see a lot of created, already created. Look at this cyberpunk starter. Let me just play this. These are music, not interested. Music, there are a lot of models that can do that. Okay, you can go and replicate, get 50s of models like that. But make a song about it. It said song. You will need to sign up for a free account. I don't know if you have signed up, but let me try it out. I'm gonna say Bollywood uh, romantic song from 90s with Eminem hip hop mix. I'm just gonna copy this because if I ask me to log in, okay, I'm gonna log in this with. I've logged in. Let's see. I hope it's free, by the way. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna select instrumental. Let's just click on create. You can see it generates two songs by default. I have generated some songs with V2 earlier. Okay. Could not generate song description contest artist name. Okay, they are doing it responsibly, by the way, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna remove Eminem here and say with the with with the hip hop mix. Now let's create. I like that. Okay, because they are not probably, but I mean that's again very controversial. You can give copyrights and probably credits as well wherever, as a feedback and kind of a thing. Okay, but it is fine. Let's see. Trying generating some song. By the way, I'm not generating music, guys. If it generates music, it's I will just give a negative rating to this, because music, I'm not here for music. I'm here for songs with vocals, because it should have a vocals with a song, like I'm talking, so I should sing. Let's see that. Definitely, it's not happening in seconds. It's going in minutes. So maybe you can call, because minutes also seconds. So okay, they have generated it pretty fast. Okay, let's play love in the melody. It has generated two. Let me just play this, and let's listen to this, guys.
दिल तो पागल है दिल दीवाना है पहली पहली बार मिलता है यही सीने में मैं फिर आग लगाता है धीरे धीरे से मेरी जिंदगी में आना से दिल को चुराना। चांद तारे हर जगह संगीत है, जीवन मेरा गुनगुन।
Trust me, guys, this is fantastic. Sorry, I was laughing, but of course, but this is fantastic. I'm just thinking about the singers now. It's too early to say. I'm just thinking about the future, guys. We have seen AI agent like Devin or Divine, whatever. Sora coming in, V3 by Suno. I don't know where we are heading. Probably Nvidia CEO Jansen Huang said in GTC that we are 5 years away from AGI. I mean, this is okay. Let me play this. If it is the same thing, दिल तो पागल है दिल दीवाना. I mean, this is oh my God.
दिल तो पागल है, दिल दीवाना है, पहली पहली बार मिलाता है इसे।
Oh my God. Oh, I cannot hold my breath here because this is so beautiful. Trust me. If you use this with Sora, I mean, that is done. I'm really looking forward to it. So what V3 is claiming is really scary. I mean, one of my subscribers, the other day asked me to do a review video. Generally I don't do a review video of, this kind of capabilities, but this was important because I wanted to also discuss about the open source, what's happening with that, and now but if this kind of innovation happens, I am ready to pay some money, through API calls. I'm okay with that. $10 per month for 50 songs or something, or 100 songs. I don't know, whatever. I mean, I will do that. Okay, and this is great. Let me know, if guys, if you have already tried V3 Suno. If you have tried it, it's let me know your thoughts, comments, or findings in the comment box. And you can also reach out to me through my social media channels. Find those information on channel banner and channel about us. Try out Suno V3. This is fantastic. See what kind of use cases or innovation you can do in these fields, on top of Suno V3. And if you like the content, please hit the like icon. And if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do subscribe the channel. Share the video and channel with your friends and to peers. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.